man's world. Or you bow down. BC, your pimp like Tada. Eat game.
He
What's
trash.
up, bro?
What's up,
The
bro?
lies you tell. The lies you tell.
What's up, good brother?
I'm in a great space, man. I'm feeling good. I got the bounce back. I got the bounce back.
I was
Putting
gonna
them
put
down
just a
again.
white T-shirt on, but I knew your corny ass was gonna do it, so I opted to put saying the polo on.
I was due for a white tee though. I was due. I had to bring the hat out one time, show them what I'm working with. But this is brothers talking shit.
Brothers talking shit.
19. That Willis Reed. That Tony Gwynn Sr.
San Diego
that
zone.
Johnny Unitas.
Johnny U, Baltimore zone. Favorite son.
That Barbosa.
Leandro.
That Rajah Bell. Forget that big ass head, Sam Cassell.
Ugly man Sam, who was also Baltimore zone. Shout out to Sam.
Hey.
Up,
I'm about to say something. I'm telling I'm in a great space. If you don't know, first of all, happy Veterans Day to all the vets out there.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna be by the time y'all get this is gonna be a little later.
Veterans
happy
Day
Veterans
nonetheless.
Day. From brothers talking shit. We vets. Definitely.
For sure.
If you don't know, I am the fat boy, but they call me the flush man. I'm also known as the man who will call you broadish. Oh yeah, and I'm your Huckleberry.
And I'm Rel, aka Iceberg Shorty, aka the king of controversial comments. I said what I said. I don't give a fuck about certain things. Holla at me, get at me, whatever. Cut the check.
And if you don't know what I'm your Huckleberry is, you should get your tombstone on. Doc Holliday. Catch up. Real quick.
Shout out.
But we gonna hop right to it.
Yeah.
Let's start. Jimmy Butler to the Sixers. Let's go. How you feeling about it, bro?
That's a goddamn robbery. Hey, bro. I don't even know the motherfuckers who they gave up for. Like, I can't even pronounce their motherfucking names. But shit, the goddamn on Philadelphia 76ers just came up. They might be the team to beat. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I'm on some Homer shit like you. They just might be the team to beat, bro. It's gonna be a tough lookout. But did you see goddamn Jaylen Brown dancing in the rain to pump it up after he heard about Jimmy Butler?
Why would he be dancing in the rain about that? Like it's sad?
Like, because they was like, oh, the Jimmy Butler trade is the only thing standing in the way between, you know what I'm saying, going through Boston. And that motherfucker hopped out of his car and the goddamn pouring down rain. It was pop locking to motherfucking pump it up. Swear to God.
Oh, I'm at to go
find
that.
See it. Shit live.
I'm gonna have to go find that. Definitely. Now, I definitely. So you feeling like they right there in competition for the East right now?
Oh, for sure. I think they right there, man. And I always thought that they was right there, right? I think that Toronto's gonna do what Toronto do and fade away. They like the Bengals of basketball, right?
You think so?
You get to the goddamn dance and then you get bounced out. First round, second round, I don't care. I think it's gonna come down between Boston and Philly. But I mean, I've always felt that way. Ain't nobody else making no moves out there. Who else is in the East? Oh, maybe Indiana.
You ain't saying the Bucks.
I'm not saying the Bucks.
The Bucks got a strong squad. I like how they got all them perimeter guys. They got Brook Lopez out there shooting threes. They strong out there.
Okay.
Just beat Golden State too.
All right.
Well, as far as the Sixers, how I feel.
Homer shit. Homer alert.
No. I'm worried about the depth though.
Okay.
I'm worried about the depth. I want to see what they're going to do as far. You got a lot of guards now.
Yeah.
So I want to see what I'm hearing is they're going to start having on the defensive end. Ben Simmons playing more big guys on defense. So that's going to be a weird transition though when you got somebody sticking you who a point guard probably. And I don't even think point guards stick Ben Simmons.
Can.
Right. So I just want to see that transition. And I think with them, there's some free agents out there. They're still talking Kyle Kuzma too. There's some moves that can be made that might even because you put more shooting. If you put more shooting around Embiid, I think it's crazy.
Okay.
What they talking about? They talking about the starting lineup being. I think they said I want to say Ben Simmons. I don't know if it's gonna be Fultz or Reddick. Then you got Jimmy Butler. Then I hear they putting out what's the main man they got from Denver? I can't think of his name right now.
Who?
Wilson Chandler. Wilson Chandler.
Okay.
And Embiid. That's a lot of floor spacing. It's hard to double team Embiid out with all them shooters on the floor. All them guys that can score on the floor. So well, not really shooters because you still got Ben Simmons and you still got Fultz out there. I think it's gonna be interesting to see how that works out. Do you think it's crucial for Jimmy? This is crucial for Jimmy. There's 3 teams in 2 years. What you think of that?
Jimmy Butler still what, 30 years old, shooting guard.
Is he 30?
Yeah,
He might
top
be.
one of the top 10 players in the league, I believe. I don't think it makes a difference. Like you get caught up in that trade mix and people moving you around, like that's all good.
But not even that. You got to get along. It can't be no. Chicago was a lot of mix up in Chicago.
Yeah,
A lot of mix up with the Timberwolves.
right.
You come mixing up with this team and disturbing this team. That's
Not
not a good look for him.
he not. Nobody
I
believed the
don't think he
fucking
is either. I'm
Timberwolves
just
was
saying.
going anywhere, and even nobody believed in Chicago. Like you let him go. It should let him go at the beginning of the year.
You
Fuck out of
around
here.
you around some young hungry guys. Two of them Sixer boys play like they
Yeah,
hungry.
but like that's what I'm saying. That's when people get involved. Yo, ain't nothing wrong with Jimmy Butler, man. He fucking stuck his finger at the system and he won. Like I'm sick of it, man. Let these motherfuckers win, bro.
It's
Say where
gonna
the
be
fuck he
interesting.
going. I don't owe them, fuck them owners. I don't owe them shit.
Right.
Fuck out of here. Eat a
Right.
dick, owners.
The East just got interesting again. I don't know about now what you said about Toronto. I don't know if I agree though.
Okay.
They got Kawhi.
I
Kawhi,
don't give
different
a shit.
monster.
They had DeMar DeRozan. Who gives a fuck?
DeRozan ain't Kawhi.
Who gives a fuck? It
So
don't
you're
matter.
saying, hold on, you're
Huh.
saying DeRozan and Kawhi, you can that's an even trade? I don't think so, bro.
I do. I truly do. Both of them unproven.
Playoff time, Kawhi show up though.
Okay.
That's the difference.
So you think Toronto gonna be what seed since we talking about it?
Since we talking about it,
Yeah.
I see Toronto being one. Toronto won.
The 1 seed over
I'm not
Boston
saying
and Philly?
listen, I'm talking about just going into the playoffs.
Going into the playoff, you see Toronto being the 1 seed.
I see them up keeping that.
Okay.
They in one right now.
All right.
I can see them up keeping that. I can see Philly at 2, Boston or the Bucks three or 4.
Boston at 3 or 4?
They like 22nd offensively in the league, dog. They can't get no buckets.
All right.
And then you got the little Rozier rumblings too. Rozier not happy with his minutes and all that.
Of course he not.
He's a starting point guard in the league though.
They got a lot of point guards over there. That's
Right.
ego shit.
But you don't know what Kyrie gonna do yet. But that's another conversation for another day.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay.
How you feel about the vote turnout, man? How you feel about this? Everything went in, the last couple of days with the voting and all that. How you feeling about it, man?
I'm pissed my man Beto didn't get motherfucking voted in down here in Texas and unseated Ted Cruz. It's crazy, man, because like the numbers are staggering. Like 19% black people voted here. Like that's nuts. Right.
19%?
19%. That's nothing. So we talking about 1 in every 5 took a vote. That's fucking absolutely pandemonium. My man Andre Gillum down in Florida, he conceded and then pulled back like, no, I withdraw my concession. Count every vote.
Did he win or is that still up for...
he lost. He conceded.
Right, but ain't it still up for grabs or they figured all that out?
Now they doing a recount. So now he withdrew his concession and saying count every vote. Hashtag count every vote.
Ain't it the lady in Atlanta and Georgia the same way, right?
Yeah.
So they still counting that. That still ain't been official.
Nope.
But I think I've seen a lot of people vote, and I think besides Texas, it seemed like the turnout for young black Americans was pretty good from what I gather. Am I wrong in that, bro?
No. I mean, like because of the circle that we're in, you get to see it. A lot of celebrities and stardom that don't turn into votes. It just turn into awareness about voting. Yeah, everybody was talking about it, right? But the numbers are the numbers. Like you can say what the fuck you want to say. There's no way Ted Cruz should have been able to win with counties like Dallas and Austin and Houston and even his hometown, right? You know what I'm saying? That's
Right.
crazy.
So
Just
we still got work to do.
a lot of work, man. They turned that thing around down in Florida with the giving the felons the right to vote. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
That was major.
that's prison industrial complex shit in its own. Oh yeah, we're gonna send your ass to prison. We're gonna make you a felon for things like motherfuckers was getting felonies for crack cocaine, but not for cocaine. Um, and and once we make you a felon, we're gonna take away your ability to affect real change, right? So that's like that's a whole podcast in itself that we can talk about the education in the prison industrial complex as it is, and how it affects our day to day life in America. The things we've been culturally conditioned with throughout time, and we just think it's okay today.
Right. Because I find myself in a place sometimes where as though it's hard for me to believe in the voting system, but I
Mm-hmm.
hope for the sake of my kids that
Mm-hmm.
it could change. I feel like my day to day life. I mean, I think. Don't get me wrong. I feel like whoever's in office, and I understand that even not just the president in voting, but these lower situations, being very aware of what's going on. And I definitely think that's something I need to work on, being educated in what's going on as far as those things when it comes to those times. And also, I sometimes I just feel like no matter who's wherever, I still got to do what I got to do to make it
Mm-hmm.
make as far as my life. You know what I'm saying? But
Yes.
I still want to be educated and be wise and far as what's going on. And I think that'll come with age and being more aware. But I definitely feel like I need to put more time to being more aware of what's going on instead of just having a art I'm voting Democrat. Shout out to the Juice. I seen what he said and his voting situation and how he went about things, and that
Yeah.
was, you know, definitely what's up. He made me think about a few things just with his movement. Well, I can't remember exactly what it was. You remember exactly what it was with Juice?
Uh-uh. I've been trying to avoid it because when I go down there and see him next week, I know we're going to talk about it. So I wanted to be organic. I didn't want to have any preconceived, you know what I'm saying,
No
notions
shit.
about whatever we were going to talk about. So I've purposely been avoiding our brother Juice because I want to have
Right.
a real in depth conversation with my brother about life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay. Let me ask you this, bro. How do you feel about respect as far
Hmm.
as elders? Is it a guaranteed thing as far as elders and respect is given?
Um,
How do you take respect in general?
Just the way I was raised, man. Like I don't put a age limit on respect, man. I call everybody sir. You know what I'm saying? Unless we have a different relationship. But if I don't fuck with you like that, you getting a sir out of me. Right? So really a
Right.
sir is a son move for me because like I don't, you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna call you by your first name if we like that, right? I got a doctor that we work with, you know what I'm saying? And we like that. So I call him B. Everybody else call him, you know what I'm saying, Dr. Jones. But that's my man.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? Pounds and bear hugs is how we greet each other. Because
Right.
we have that relationship. Outside of that, if I was speaking to somebody else about him, I wouldn't say that to him. I would call him by his professional name.
Right.
But I was raised to give respect, right? So I have clients that I work with now, and once I realize they're of a certain age bracket, I go from calling them by their first name to Mr. Such and Such and Mr. So and So. That's just the way I was raised. And a lot of
Right.
people allow their children to call adults, you know what I'm saying, by their first name. I don't know nothing about that, right? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm Mr. and Ma'am and all of that stuff. But I'm almost 38 years old. So for me, it's just a sign of respect that my mother and my father have, my family in general, you know what I'm saying, has, bestowed upon me to just be that way. I don't rock like that.
I can definitely dig it. One thing, especially when it came to my kids, I always been the type who, whether it was either it was Mister or Miss, or it was cousin, or it was some type of label put
A
in
layer
front
of
of
respect in there before,
exactly,
yeah.
because I think the approach is different when it's a first name basis than when it's
Hmm.
Mister or Mrs.
Hmm.
So that's one thing I've really always stressed. I've never been one to allow my kids to call anybody by their first name.
Right.
It's Mr. or Miss. I remember when Shiz first came around, shout out Shizzy Mac. When Shiz first came around, Shiz was like 20. Either that's Uncle Shiz, which he became, but at first it was Mr. Shiz. And
Yeah.
that's just how that's gonna go.
Right.
But when I talk about respect, me being a man that's 37 years old, do I want to be respectful? Yes, but I definitely need to be respected. You get
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? And nobody gets a pass. So I'm
Right.
definitely one of the people who I try to keep it respectful because if it's something, even if I don't know you and
Mm-hmm.
and you're older, you're somebody's mom, you're somebody's grandmom, you're somebody's father, somebody's grandfather. So I try to keep it respectful to that aspect because I know how mine can be and how I still would want them to be treated.
Right.
So I try to go about that way. But it's only so far you're going to go with how you go about talking to me, how you approach me. I think my attitude and my facial expressions let people know like I'm really not for it. You get what I'm saying? So
Right.
as much as I want to be respectful and give respect, if you're not giving me respect, I won't get disrespectful, but I'm gonna watch how I play you because I'm not really gonna let it slide the fact that you're older and that be okay with you being disrespectful because of that.
Right.
And some people try to run with that.
Yeah. And like I carry it a certain way. So if you're gonna approach me, you gotta approach me the right way. And I don't rock with that. And that kind of go back to a previous conversation we had a couple podcasts ago. Like, you know, there's a level of who I deal with and who I don't. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
I don't play with everybody like that. Cause you may cross the line that I'm not willing to accept because your name ain't such and such, right? And we ain't like
right,
this, right? So you
right.
can't just jump in there and play with me like that because I don't play with everybody like that. I don't.
But see, that's that getting too comfortable.
Right.
You can't do what everybody else does. What me and you allow between us is not allowed with everybody. And some people get mistaken because they see somebody. That's the worst kind of person
But
to me.
yeah, for me, I don't need like so. I don't even want to be around anybody who don't understand the dynamic of our relationship, right? So, you know what I'm saying? When we came to Philly, Shiz, right? Shiz is our brother, right? Triz is our brother. You know
Right,
Triz longer than you know me. So, you know what I'm saying? And
right,
I know Shiz through you, but we got other mutual friends, you know what I'm saying?
right,
Because of that is but so many degrees of separation in the world. Besides that point, um, I don't even want to be around nobody who don't understand our dynamic, right? So if you'd have brought somebody around that you know what I'm saying, I was like, you know what I mean? I just would have, I'd have fell back and been quiet all weekend, right? So
right,
I gotta be able to be who I am to you around other people, and they not feel some type of way about how we laugh and joke and play around. You know what I'm saying? So I
right.
don't need
But
no
no,
uncomfortable, awkward shit around somebody. Had you brought a new motherfucker around, I'd be like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Because I'm gonna say something to you that they might think is okay, and it ain't. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
vice
Or I
versa.
know I might say something to you, and they feel like they can say that to you because
Right.
they think they cool.
You're right.
And
You know
that's
what
that.
I'm saying?
That's the person I become the most weary of. That's like when I start a job, and I'm the first Joeist person. You
Yeah.
can tell that's the person who no, you don't really want to in everybody face when you first start want to tell you about oh yeah, don't be with them and da da da. That's the one. That's the one that you don't want to be around.
Yeah.
When that hype, that energy. You know in Philly we call it Joe. You chill out. You hype.
Right.
Fall back. Relax. Everything is earned. You got to earn that space. Earn that conversation and be
Mm-hmm.
able to be that way. It's not something just because I do it to Iceberg don't mean you can do it to Iceberg.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we definitely going. We definitely have addressed that before, and that's definitely something that's important though. But I'm just about my respect. I'm all about
Yeah.
respecting people, respecting my folks. I never want to disrespect anybody I got love for. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? So it's never been one of them. But I don't like, and I'm talking about the older aspect of things. When I become older, I want to be respected and
Mm-hmm.
because of who I am, not because of my age. Some people think because of their age that they can be away because of that. You get what I'm saying? And I just
Mm-hmm.
want to be respected and not because of my age. You get what I'm saying? I'm not going to talk to, I feel like respect is earned. You get what I'm saying? So some people
Mm-hmm.
just feel like their age earns them respect. And I don't feel that same way.
Right. I understand. Totally agree.
Definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely. Okay. I know you don't want to talk about this. I mean, this probably makes you happy. Le'Veon Bell isn't coming back to the Steelers. They said he's not coming back. He's not coming.
Fuck them owners and what they feel with their modern day slavery bullshit. And they get
Right.
other people in the mix to say about it. He took a fucking stance. Everybody worried about the money he giving up. Why the fuck you counting that man pockets?
Right.
A lot of people don't need $10 million to live, bro. Did that motherfucker like he missing a goddamn meal? Nobody give a fuck. He did what the fuck he told them what he was going to do, and they played their cards, and he played his. The end. Like there's nothing else to it for real. Fuck out of here. Don't show up, Le'Veon. Go hard. Forfeit the whole fucking year. What y'all gonna do next year, pussies? Offer him $20 million? Because that's
Yo,
what y'all gonna have to do.
he gave up a lot of bread, but he took a stance though, and I respect it. I respect this stance. I'm not going to risk hurting myself. And that's the crazy. First of all, NFL, let's keep it a bean. Let's get that guaranteed money up. Let's get that money guaranteed. This is the hardest sport. Basketball got guaranteed money. Baseball got guaranteed money. I'm not sure about hockey. These boys need guaranteed
money,
contracts.
bro.
Guaranteed.
Everybody but fucking football. The number one sport.
And let's get rid of that franchise tag. Let's get rid of it.
It's so
that
nasty. What y'all gonna do about it next year?
That 1 year and dragging them along and then letting them go and doing them greasy.
Yeah.
That's why y'all players don't fuck with y'all like that. As far as the Shield, the NFL, y'all players, ex-players, they don't fuck with y'all like that.
Yeah.
And the amount of success and y'all being the number one sport in America, you would think they would be able to handle themselves properly. But they haven't. In the NFL, first of all, y'all, let's keep it real. Players, y'all, whoever y'all send in to negotiate y'all situations, didn't do a good job.
Mm-hmm.
So it's some blame that has to be. It was all. I guess maybe it's about the money or whatever. But there's some blame that has to be withheld within whoever's doing your bargaining agreement.
Yeah, your negotiation
y'all,
and shit.
Y'all
Yeah.
So they gotta take some responsibility on that too, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. But I'm anxious to see what Le'Veon gonna be. The fact that he didn't come and take that money, that says something to me. That says something to me that he didn't come and show up and take that bread.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it was so messy. Who wants to work in those circumstances anyway?
Right. And then he played him by even going back to Pittsburgh, making him think he was coming back. He could have stayed in Miami. He wasn't coming back.
Right. He playing
so
my games heavy. I would have listen, real shit. I would have showed up. Real shit. I'd have got my bread, but I respect the fact that he didn't. I respect that more.
Nah, he took a stance.
Right. Yo.
You
want to piss somebody off? Know what you do?
What?
In the middle of an argument, tell them, "Have a good day, brother." That should have pissed a nigga. That should have pissed somebody off, dog. They're serious. I seen that shit happen. Oh, hey, boy, like, know what? Have a good day. I'd have been ready to fight him. Like, yo, I know this motherfucker didn't just tell me have a good day in the middle of my shit.
That shit's funny. Yeah.
Listen, you want to piss your girl off in the middle of argument? Tell her have a good day.
Yeah.
My man is not going to listen. You want to piss off her? No, what, babe? I'm tired of this shit. Have a good day.
Yeah,
that shit. That shit is the worst. Listen, that shit is the strongest. Did this nigga just tell me to have a fucking good day, though?
In the middle of the beef.
Dog, listen, know what? You gotta throw your hands up, too.
You gotta throw your hands up.
Have a good day. That should have pissed a motherfucker off, dog. That should have pissed a motherfucker off.
That shit funny.
You know what? God bless you, brother. God bless me. What you trying to say, dog?
That shit funny.
Shit is real.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rihanna. Rihanna sent Trump a cease and desist for playing her music at his rallies.
You know, same thing. What's his name did that shit 2 weeks ago?
Who?
Pharrell.
Did he?
Yeah. Because he was playing Happy.
They coming for him.
Yeah.
On the low, on the humbug. He feeling them shots.
Yeah, for sure.
And you know, Trump ain't gonna let that shit ride.
No. At all.
Big ups to Rihanna, though.
Yeah, she did it. You know what I'm saying? She did it after Pharrell, so I don't know if she did it because Pharrell did it or she did it because she was rocking. You know what I'm saying? But still.
Well, shouts out to Pharrell first.
Right, yeah. Pioneered that shit.
Yo.
Huh.
Do that nigga age? This nigga look younger than he look.
Pharrell's a vampire.
Yo, what's that Nori shit? The Nori shit, grimy? That nigga look younger now than he looked in the grimy video, man.
Super Thug before Grammy.
Yo, right? Listen, you gotta give Nori love. Nori was the first one fucking with Pharrell.
Oh, for sure.
The Neptune beats.
He told him,
Pharrell did that.
I'm gonna show niggas how to rhyme over Neptune beats.
The NORE album.
Yeah.
He got. Oh, and Swiss first drink was on there. Banned from TV. Swiss did do that. Get your hip hop shit up.
Yeah.
Swiss did Banned from TV. My favorite song on that album. Period. Plus Body in the. Well, he didn't do Body in the Trunk, but Body in the Trunk, my shit. Nori and Nas.
I could probably get $1 million for Banned from TV too.
He said he probably did.
I said I could probably get $1 million from Banned from TV.
Who can?
I can't. Remember we was talking about the whole shit?
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah. Oh listen, dog. Listen, that's one of my. Listen, that's one of the joints. Listen. Oh, we had this conversation a long time ago on Facebook. Everybody want to say Nature. I say anybody but Nature and Nori. I can say Pun, Cam.
Trash, yo. What? Fucking trash. It was Nature.
It wasn't. Cam, I'm living in rich places, sick places. See my story, 6,666 pages. Wages. I wrote 6 aces. And at the same dice game, I put 6 cases. All over big faces. Nas tent laces. Brave the dick faces. But the binging ain't a bit spacious. Niggas filling up their rib cages. Cats like the rip faces, bloody lip chasing. Cam is a big racist. But I stand on point with big faces. But the world know your girl though. I fuck her off for furlough. Put me up. All yourselves could be like. Only question for these ducks is, baby girl, can we fuck? You the type that need a wife.
Thought LOX told y'all the key to life.
Stop playing, yo.
All right.
And then you go back to back with Styles and Jada.
Yeah.
And Pun.
Nature.
I respect Nature verse though. Listen, I'm gonna keep it a bean. When Kes was saying Nature verse, I had to go back and listen. Nature verse is a classic verse. To me, it just wasn't as fly. It was a cool 16. Like he laid it down and it was cool.
Oh man. What you say? I get pussy with my father's features. See me at 6'1", weigh $170. Oh man. Yeah.
Yo. We can do that all day. You already know we can do that all day.
Right. All right. We all. All right.
Hold up.
Huh.
Better than this. Pop off. Sit the hot dead on your lips like 2/3 of a brick.
Put narrow and kiss. Yeah.
The crystal white fluffy parts that come back. All right. I'm done. I'm done.
The weed so strong we had to put it in glass jars.
Put it in glass jars. That's Philly shit.
Yeah.
That's Philly shit too. Keep it in the bean. What about them Duke Monstars, bro? How you feeling about them Duke Monstars?
Fucking Zion is a monster, and everybody else around him. Like, that shit is ridiculous. They beat the fuck out of Kentucky. I mean, like...
Right.
Yeah, like, wasn't Duke 4 and Kentucky was 2?
Yo, right. But they said they had to put Duke 4 just because they was all freshmen, but they killed them boys.
That'll change.
Right. Listen, what's crazy was Coach K took Kentucky style and ran with it.
Oh, for sure.
And they saying the boy Barrett better than Zion. Zion a freaking nature though. 6'7", 285.
Next Bronny or no?
He don't got the vision. I wouldn't say that. Physically, he's something different. Think about it. The last guy that I could think of that was that big might have been Tractor Trella, but Robert Tractor Trella was built way different than this young guy's built. Mm-hmm. I think he's the first of himself. You want to see where his game goes, but court-wise, not only was Bron physically amazing, but mentally, he sees the court in a way that a lot of guys don't. So I mean, his physical, we've never seen anything. Matter of fact, Damani Jones said he really is, honestly, Charles Barkley just 2 inches taller. When Charles first came into the league.
I can see that.
You know what I'm saying? Because Charles was that big, too. Charles might have been like 280 when he first came into the league. Yeah. Now, I was a young buck. That's more of me doing research than me seeing it. You get what I'm saying?
Right, but he was in Philly.
I think that might be a more fair comparison than Bron. I think Bron just mentally, I don't know if young boy got that mental situation that Bron got.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how it play out this year. Honestly, it's still early. What they 2 or 3 games in?
What they saying is them 3 guys might go 1, 2, and 3 in the draft.
I can see that.
Never seen before.
I can see that.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. Okay. Of course, this won't happen in our lives, but just to play a little game mentally, a little what if.
Mm-hmm.
If your mom and your wife aren't getting along as a man, how do you handle that?
You don't. I don't. Yo, my mom's so chill in my whole life. I've never had a relationship where my mom didn't get along with the person I was in a relationship with. I like to think that it's more about me than about them. I'm not
Right.
dating nobody who's not getting along with my mom. Right? Like that's a wrap for me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But see,
no.
with your mom, you got one of the moms that's like,
Right.
how do you not get along with
Right,
your mom?
exactly.
Your
Right.
mom is like
Right.
the best thing
It's
since.
something fucked up with you if you don't get along with my mom. Like that's where I'm at.
Well, my mother is a little different, and
Shout out to Mom
I really,
Charlie.
yeah, definitely. And the anniversary coming up on 4 years
Yeah.
for my mom passing away. She passed away. God rest Charlie Sincere. But my mom was my mom a trip. Charlie Sincere trip. She in my business and everything. So it would definitely be a thing. I would, like you said, I would definitely want it to be a thing where so hopefully y'all love for me will squash any situation. But I'm a firm believer in, you should, like you said, my happiness should be important to you. So my mother should support my happiness.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
For
My
sure.
woman should want to be, those two should want to get along.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, at the end of the day, like if I'm married and this is my wife, this is an everyday thing.
Yeah.
Mom, if you, now, all I can do is put myself in that situation. If I was the dad, if
Mm-hmm.
I'm a dad and Bria brings a guy home that I don't like and they're married
Right.
and I want to see my grandkids, I want to be around. So whatever, I might not like every situation. I want to, and then if I don't like the guy or I feel like she's not in a good situation, I want to be able to be around just in case whatever happens, happens.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Because listen, and this got to be said, weak men with women act different when there's not men around in her life.
Mm-hmm.
Point blank, period. So what I'm saying is men out there that will treat a woman who just has her mom and her sister around different than a woman who has a bunch of brothers around.
Right.
So honestly, when it came to me and my sisters, my homies was always around.
Right.
So if you came to our house on, I don't even know the name of that street anymore. What's Charlottesville Drive? If you had the nerve to walk into that dungeon
Wolf
on
territory.
Tuesday, on a Tuesday night, it popped. It would be 10 people, 10 men in a house, drinking beer, music loud, playing pool. So if you mess with my sisters, if you mess with my mother as far as a relationship, I always didn't want to be cool with no guy. I want you to know from the rip, listen, my man, I'm not your homie. You see, I'm not your homie at all. You see what I'm working with. You see the guys who's with me.
Yeah.
I'm not your homie, my guy.
Yeah.
So when you walk in here, you're gonna know what it is. I don't want to be your friend. You was there. Let's take it back.
Yeah.
Me and Iceberg sitting on the couch. My mother, Charlie Sincere, walks in with her friend. Let's say the guy name was Johnny.
Right.
My mom walks in. She says, Hanif, do you want to meet Johnny? I take a second, let it sit, and I say no. And
This is
Iceberg
me. Like
laughs just like Iceberg
I
laughed
was
right
saying,
there.
this is really me laughing. Not what he just said, but this is me laughing that night.
That's how he laughed. So that laugh
Makes it
made it 10
10
times worse
times
than my no.
worse. Right.
Because see, listen,
Ah,
I used to draw so heavy. I remember my mom being outside in the car talking to a guy.
yeah.
I don't know if you was home. I don't know where you was at. I went and knocked on the window and told my mom it's time to come in the house.
Was I there? Man, I wish I
I
was.
don't know.
Oh man.
But I went and knocked on the window of
Yeah.
his car and said, Mom, it's time to come in the house. Know why? Because I want these guys to know that I'm not your friend, homie.
Yeah.
And if you do something to her, Not only do you have to deal with me, and I'm a little bit of a problem,
Right. It's a
but I
lot.
got a bunch of guys
It's a lot.
that call her mom
Right.
and call her little sis,
Yeah.
and they worse than I am. So I always wanted to set that. But back to what we was talking about,
Mm-hmm.
I would try to get along with the guy on the strength of me wanting to be around. Because end of the day, as a parent, I think if it comes to your wife and your mother or your husband and your dad,
Yeah.
if y'all married, and I'm not talking about girlfriend and boyfriend, if y'all married, the parent is the most likely to feel the effects of the situation and not being around more than the wife is.
Right.
More than likely.
Yeah. Okay.
Um, I gotta tell you guys something, men out there that get their hair cut. I'm doing this for the barbers out here, man. Listen, I got y'all back, man. Stop looking your barber in the eye when he cutting your mustache. Close your eyes. It's uncomfortable for everybody.
Right.
Don't be that
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
Listen, yo. Look, I close my eyes. Don't look him in his mitt like that, dog. It's uncomfortable to see. Listen, it's two men too close anyway.
Right.
But a job has to get done.
Right.
Don't be looking him all.
Yeah. And tuck your
No,
arms
man.
in too, bro.
Then you look at your lips
The
and
armrest ain't for you, my G. Tuck your arms in. You know what I'm saying? They ain't
no,
for
I'm
you,
the
bro.
armrest guy. Like, yo, listen, I'm using the armrest, my guy.
Nah, man.
I'm guilty of that.
Nah, man.
But for my barbers out there, man, I got love for y'all, man. I know y'all tired of the grown men looking in your eyes. Close your eyes, my man. Just do your hair, cause that ain't gonna work out.
Yeah.
Don't be looking all passionately in that man's eye while he trying to do your mustache. That ain't the move.
Yeah.
That ain't it. Bro,
Huh.
where's the bar ball at, man? You seen the bar ball? I'm about to put that nigga on. I'm about to put that man on the milk carton.
Yo,
Where's the bar ball at?
I think Lonzo probably said, Dad, shut the fuck up. You know, I'm not that good. Like,
Don't do that. Listen. We not gonna say that. Listen, ball visual. Listen, I see him make passes that don't.
is he as good as his father made him out to be? That is the question.
It's too early to call.
Too early to tell. Then that means he should shut the fuck up for right now.
He should shut the fuck up. Period.
Right. The other boy talking about he trying to get into the G League, and the other
Ain't
one
none of
that
them as
left
good as
professional
Lonzo.
basketball and went to go play with some old 7'7" doofy ass dude in Ohio.
Yo,
And the
how I
shoes
feel
ain't
about that
selling.
is he definitely drew on his son. Like, let him develop. Let him. I'm just glad he shut up. I don't know who got him to do it. Maybe
Yeah.
Lonzo Play did, but I'm glad he went missing. Rest in peace to Lonzo. To
LeVar Ball.
and the microphone. Shit is over.
Yeah.
I ain't seen him on TV in a motherfucking minute. He ain't selling no sneakers.
No nothing.
The shit is over.
The big
But
balls brand. Yeah. Nah.
he was all right. But listen, I respect his hustle. I respect the proudness and fondness that he has for his sons and him believing his sons. I respect all that.
Oh,
That's
for
fine.
sure. Yeah, for sure.
But I'm glad he found a seat and sat in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Definitely. Okay. Now we gotta address the subject that's an important subject, so it's no problem for us to go back and address it again.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's everyday life and we keeping it real. Bro, how you feel about friends being more family than family?
Again, man, like I have not been around my family, blood relatives for 20 years, right? And you just think about that. I'm 37 years old and I've been away from my blood relatives for 20 years. This is the closest I've been in 20 years to a relative, and my aunt live around the corner from me for real.
Right.
And I don't see her that much because we got two different lives.
Right.
But she's around, and I'm on her ice, and she on my ice. So you attach to people that you trust, people that you become close with, your friends. And I was telling the story the other day. I was in a situation where I was with a girl, and we broke up. And then I moved in with some other friends, and that situation got out of control. And I was able to come to you and Mom Charlie and say, hey, you know what I'm saying? I need a different situation, right? That conversation could have went all the way left. Like, no, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no space for you. Nah, we ain't gonna be able to do it. I don't know you. I don't trust you. All of those things could have happened, right? Because you're bringing me in a situation where, yeah, I work with your son, but also your minor daughter is there, right? So that could have just been, that could have been like, well, I don't know if this motherfucker's a rapist or, you know what I'm saying, a
Right.
pedophile or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The situation could have been. But thankfully, it didn't go like that because you learn to trust the people that you're around and see the good in them, right? So for me, I've been blessed to be able to be around certain people, and there's people I've had to take out of my life because they just wasn't good for me. But the ones that are good for you, they stick and stay, right? You know what I'm saying? We've
Right.
been rocking for 15 years now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Easy. And then it just kind of go down that way, you know. My best friends are more brothers than me because I'm only child. Shout out to Mike and Wayne. I love y'all, man. You know, and if you know me, you know them, right? So if you're around me, you're around them, right? You know
Right.
what I'm saying? And everybody know how I cape for my guys because we've been rocking since, you know what I'm saying, 94, 95, which is a long time. Um,
Right.
but that's just the you know, the thing for me, man. And you know, and certain people in your family, just because they blood relatives don't make them good for you, man. And you got to come to that realization and understanding that, you know, everybody ain't good for you. You know what I'm saying? But the blessing is that you can choose at this point, right? I don't have to fucking talk to nobody, right? I don't
Right.
have a house phone. I got a cell phone, and guaranteed every time you call me, your name or your number's gonna pop up. And I only because I got a business now, I answer calls that don't have names on them. Right? But outside of that, I look at that shit like, you ain't in my circle. I don't know who this is. Right? That's it.
It's certain people. It depends on what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and the thoroughness of all that you said, and we can always go into this.
Yeah.
Me doing that for you is nothing.
Right.
And you've done so many things for me. Shout out to Wayne because I remember one time I was in Philly on leave. We was in the Navy. I was in Philly on leave. You was in VA coming up to Baltimore. I was meeting you in Baltimore. The the Lincoln went down,
Mm-hmm.
and I was already headed to Baltimore. Wayne came and got me from the train station. Took me to mom crib. Mom
Mm-hmm.
made me taco salad, my favorite meal she make.
Yeah.
Like it's a thoroughness that's just you can't put a real recognize real man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's different between it's friends, it's family, and then it's relatives.
Right.
When I go through something in life where I need, it's I don't. I'm sorry. It might be my only relative that I think about that comes to my mind. Might be my sister
Mm-hmm.
that I can call on. But when I really need, it's my friends who are my family, my folks,
Yeah.
who I call. I can call Iceberg. I can call Ashley. You get what I'm saying? If I need. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? I can call Trig. I can call Blaze if I need. You get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Or not even if I need. If it's Trig,
Whatever going on.
listen, they made sure I was straight one time, man, that I can never even. I
Yeah.
had no money, and they had me for a weekend, and we
Yeah.
did shit. You get what I'm saying? But I always been that way too. So it's definitely a real recognized real thing. I
Right.
can remember me and you just as far as when we moved. You said, "Fat boy, yo, you want to do this?" And I'd be like, "Yo, bro, I'm fucked up." And you say, "Me straight up, I ain't asked you that. I asked you that you want to go do this."
Yeah.
And that's just how we moved.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So that's contagious. That's like playing with somebody who pass all the time and don't mind giving a rock up.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Oh, you pass it. Oh, give and go. Here you go.
Right.
Pass off.
Yeah.
It's nothing. That's why it was nothing for me to go grab you some boots. It was nothing for me to throw you a party. It
Yeah.
was nothing.
Yeah. Hand me a stack when I ain't have nothing. Yeah.
Listen, we're not gonna do that right now.
Yeah. I'm just
You
saying.
get what I'm
I'm
saying?
just
Because
saying.
that came back 10 times in your mean we've been hitting on there.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But it's Shizzy Mac, another one, Marie, because Marie
Yeah.
gave me this question. You get what I'm saying? We folks.
Yeah.
Shiz my brother, man.
Right.
That's my little brother. And that's another thing with that. When Wayne my folks, because Wayne your folks, and you my folks.
Yeah.
Like you being my folks make Wayne my folks.
Right.
Ain't nothing else to it.
Yeah.
Chris, your folks, because I tell you, listen, it's
Right.
me.
Right.
And you know how I rock.
Yeah.
So it's automatic.
All
Oh,
day.
okay, that's my brother. That's family then.
Yeah, for sure.
That's just, it
Shout
ain't
out to
even nothing
Trez
else to
2 weeks
talk
in a
about.
row.
Huh?
I said shout out to
2
Trez
weeks
2
in a
weeks in a
row.
row.
Yo. Triz,
Trez.
Terrence Anderson,
Right.
whatever I got to do, you made the podcast 2 weeks in a row. Jan,
Yeah.
it's nothing, man.
Yeah.
We done been through it all. You
Everything.
feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
For
Right.
sure.
End of the day, I'm a firm believer in that. It's earned with me.
Right.
And I'm a simple guy. It don't take much. But the littlest things at the most crucial times mean the world to me and will have me your friend forever
Mm-hmm.
off the littlest things in the world.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? And it's nothing, man. When it come to my birthday and what we go through for my birthday and the love and how people come out, it's a beautiful thing, man. I'm honored
Yeah.
that, y'all come and we do whatever. I'm honored. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know what my life would be like without that. Like I said, I got a brother right now in Philly, right now, that I haven't seen since my daughter was 1 year old. And
Mm-hmm.
before that, I didn't see since we were 16 years old.
Right.
That's my brother. We got the same father. But he's not really my brother. He don't know
Nothing.
that he don't know I'm your Huckleberry. I'm your Listen, real shit. I say I'm your Huckleberry again because when I was a lot of years ago, I don't know why I was on my tombstone shit
We
heavy.
was watching
When I was
Tombstone like
drafted or
every
something.
day, bro.
Huh?
We was watching Tombstone like every day.
Right. So Iceberg brought the I'm your Huckleberry back to me all these years because I stopped saying it.
Yeah.
But I forgot that was my shit. Like, yeah, I'm your Huckleberry and some Doc Holliday shit.
Yeah.
On some tombstone shit. My brother reminded me, like, oh yeah, y'all about to get you a shirt that said I'm your Huckleberry. I was like, oh shit. I forgot I said that. You know what I'm saying? If you hear us, we got so many inside jokes. If you hear bless the God, you won't know what bless the God means unless you inside. You gotta be inside of that to know what bless the God means. You gotta be on the inside to know what was the other one?
What?
I
Cafe
don't know what
latte?
you're doing. Huh?
Cafe latte?
No. I don't know what you're doing. You don't know
But,
what you're doing, but
but keep doing what you don't know what you're doing.
right, you gotta be on the inside to know about that. You feel what I'm saying? And
Oh
that's real
shit.
shit. And guess what? Marie Shiz, I'm always gonna be there. Even if
Yeah.
your folks not. That's how it's gonna be. And we
Oh,
don't
for
gotta
sure.
talk every day. We don't gotta talk every week. We don't
Yeah.
gotta talk every month. You know my heart. You know his heart. We already know what it is.
Right.
And this family like Cha-Cha. There's nothing in the world I won't do. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? Because there's nothing in the world she won't do. That's my sister.
Yeah.
But everybody ain't built that way.
Right.
Friends, family, whatever. My family are my folks. I got relatives too.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just how I break down with me. All right, man. What's up with your man Floyd, man? Is Floyd fighting kickboxers now? Like, is he retired? Is he not retired? Oh, Floyd make
I don't
fight.
know what the fuck Floyd. He kind of came back and was like, oh, it's supposed to be like a little private exhibition. It wasn't supposed to be a real fight. I came to the press conference. They lied and turned it up. I said the trip was in Japan was horrible. When I got back, yada yada yada, yada yada yada. Ain't no fight. I think that the response to the fight is what made him back out and say it wasn't no fight.
What
What the fuck?
response?
Well, people just first of all, 50 Cent. 50 said Floyd, he said Champ out here about to fight an Uber driver. 50 ignorant as fuck.
Yo, 50 is the most interesting. He's like top five internet guys. Like,
Yeah.
he's in the top five as far as internet and keeps things interesting.
Oh, for sure.
But I feel like it's a question of all this money Floyd's made. I really feel like we have to question if he's not really fucked up out here.
I don't think he fucked up, man. Like I don't know what he's
All
chasing.
right, I'm not gonna say. Hold on, bro.
I'm
I'm not
listening.
gonna say he fucked up. Do you think the amount of money he should have, he actually has?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
Floyd got a gambling problem.
So, okay, if it's not the money, what is it? The lack of attention? Do you need that much attention? Do you need to be? Because you're not fighting. Like I heard somebody said, I can't think of who it was. It might have been Joe and them, but you're not fighting. There's guys out there that's young in the boxing game. exhibitions and fight MMA guys and fight. There's guys out there that's hungry.
Yeah, he not
If you can
fighting
fight,
Earl
if you want to
Spence
box,
Jr. He not fighting Earl Spence or
right? So
Bud
you don't want to really
Crawford.
box.
Nah, I don't think Floyd been ducking people. Like I think that's a horrible. Who was he ducking? Who he duck?
Who did he fight for like 10 years?
What you mean?
He fought everybody like 10 years late. Besides main man who just fought Triple G. That's the only one he fought that was in his prime.
He fought Canelo.
Right.
He fought what's his name when he was in his prime?
Who?
Arturo Gatti, and he was the underdog.
He fought Mosley
Zab, and
late.
Zab wasn't a slouch.
He fought Zab been a slouch. Zab had that first 2 rounds. Zab wasn't young Zab.
He fought Miguel Cotto. He fought Cotto in his prime.
He fought Cotto late too.
No.
If you fought Cotto if you fought Cotto after main man hitting with the loaded gloves, you fought Cotto too late.
Oh. He fought him too, didn't he? Margarita?
Right. That was after
the loaded gloves.
Cotto almost lost his life fighting. Cotto, you can't say Cotto was the same guy after the loaded gloves.
So you're right. So who should Floyd have fought
earlier?
Yeah,
Sugar Shane.
Okay.
Pacquiao.
Okay.
Cotto. Ricky Hatton.
He took Ricky Hatton's own. What you talking about? I was there.
What?
Huh?
Ricky Hatton was as hot as he was before that though.
No. The fight was done. I was there. It was my birthday. I was there.
I'm not saying he fought him late though, bro.
Nah, bro.
Okay, let's fight an
undefeated fighter late. Come on, man. Don't do that.
Let's see, he fought him late. He didn't fight Danny when he could have fought Danny.
Daniel Garcia?
Huh?
Danny Garcia?
He could have fought Danny when he was hot.
Right, but this
he didn't fight Bordeaux,
fighting, bro. You're not fighting just for bragging, right? You fighting for the bag.
Birdo. Did you fight Birdo?
Yeah, he fought Birdo.
Late.
Right.
Come on, bro. Come on, man. That shit is jaded.
He knocked Ricky Hatton's ass the fuck out.
Hold on. Hold on.
In Vegas.
Did I use that word right?
What, jaded?
Yeah.
No. You fucked it up.
Can't this fuck up?
Right.
All right. Fuck Floyd for now. We gonna talk about Floyd again another time.
Yeah.
T-Pain said that Aaliyah is overrated because she died. In a nutshell, maybe I'm wrong. Do you recall this?
No.
Is Aaliyah overrated?
Yes.
What would make you say a thing like that, brother?
Bro, you think Aaliyah was the most amazing singer? The conversation I be having now? People like, oh, Beyonce wouldn't be Beyonce if Aaliyah was alive. Are you fucking crazy?
We had this conversation. I don't hold Aaliyah to the stance of Beyonce. I don't.
Okay.
I believe she was a good entertainer.
Right.
I believe Sierra wouldn't even have existed if it wasn't for Aaliyah.
Okay.
If Aaliyah then died, it would be no Sierra because Sierra tried to take Aaliyah's whole style. You cannot compare Aaliyah to Beyonce. So if we're talking about comparing Aaliyah to Beyonce, and that's what people do, yes, she is overrated.
Right.
But I don't rate her like that. I don't see her as a Beyonce.
Yep.
Or even like I just see her as, you don't know what she could have been. And that's what it all comes down to.
Mm-hmm.
When people die at young ages, you never know what could happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I heard somebody saying it might have been on Joe and them shit that if DMX died at his second album, DMX might have went down as the greatest rapper of all time. That's possible. But in the same token, I haven't liked every Jay-Z album, and it hasn't affected how I feel about Jay-Z.
Right.
So his greatness isn't in question. But to get back to what we're talking about, I don't see Aaliyah as an Alicia Keys or like alive. I don't feel like dancing and sing. Beyonce can dance and sing and sound like the motherfucking record. I don't think Aaliyah didn't really, as far as vocally, fucking Beyonce can go to a fucking level.
Right. And that's why I tell people, like, you must ain't never seen her live. Right?
Beyonce?
You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell, like, you must ain't never seen her live when people be talking about
me?
Beyonce. No, I'm just saying in general.
Well, people say that, right.
And they be like, oh, I'm like, yo, you ain't seen.
I haven't seen her live, but I know enough to know that shorty kill shit.
I haven't seen anybody is in concert as much as I've seen Beyonce in concert live.
Right.
Yeah.
I just feel like I don't feel like in my head where I place her, I feel like she belongs. I feel like she was very talented. I feel like I mean, if you're gonna keep it a bean, after the R. Kelly thing, Timberland and Missy might have saved her career.
Mm-hmm.
If you're being honest. And I don't know if I said this on this podcast, but it needs to be said. There's not a producer who makes a better beat on an R&B track better than
Timbo.
Timberland. Better than Timberland. Listen to Aaliyah. Listen to Missy. Listen to Justin Timberlake.
Genuine.
Genuine too, right? Don't nobody kill a motherfucking R&B beat like Timberland. But hey, right place at the right time, or whatever you want to call it. When the whole thing, that second album was better than that first album. I feel like
Mm.
that. Was that 4 Page Letter? Was that the name of the album, or was it One in a Million? Was the first one, right?
Something like that. I'm not a super fan, so don't get me lying.
Right, but it might have been that 4 Page Letter. I think that album had like a lot. I Care for You. It's a
Yeah.
More Than a Woman.
Yeah.
Fucking Rock the Boat. It's a lot of joints
A
on
lot of
there, dog. That's
cuts.
on my R&B playlist.
Okay.
Can I Come Over, nigga? Nigga! I'm sorry, brother. It's my third nigga of the episode, man. I've been trying to watch my niggas. I'm on 3 niggas right now. I'm doing good for a flush.
You just
I'm
got to
doing good for a flush.
say.
But my man, can I come over?
Yeah.
Listen, I was ready. Like, Leah, come on, girl. Ain't even come on. Come
Hit
on with it. Can you come over?
him with the
Don't let T,
motherfucking fingers.
don't let T know. Come on through. You know what I mean? Just chill out though, because T don't do it. But me, come on, slide through. Listen, it's certain joints, man.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say she's the most vocal. She's not Whitney Houston.
Right.
But I really love the songs. It's songs that I really feel like I said make the playlist on my R&B joint. My
Yeah.
R&B game strong, man. If you got a title, man, I sing you this. I sing you it. I ain't talking about you. I'm telling people in the world. I
Yeah.
sing you it. My R&B playlist on
No,
crazy.
send me the R&B playlist. I got title.
You got a title,
Yeah, I got everything.
bro?
I don't fuck around.
I'm gonna sing you that, bro. Listen, my R&B game crazy.
All right. I'm gonna judge this shit too.
Listen, my
Yeah.
first song going there, Jamie Foxx. Can I Take You Home? Stop playing. They don't know about Jamie and Can I Take You Home? Stop playing. Then I got Dream falsetto. Like, stop. All right, that's it. I'm not gonna do no more. I'm gonna send you that though, bro.
All right, bro.
Listen, you can clean a house. You can do whatever you want to do. You can ride to work in your R&B bag. I be in my R&B bag sometimes. So if you follow me on Facebook, Instagram, you be like, yo, yeah, I be in my R&B bag sometimes. You figure
Yeah.
feel me? Oh, shout out that Her Drink. You listen to that Her Drink yet?
I ain't listened to her joint yet.
Yo, she listen. Them drinks be rocking.
I heard this fire.
She keep a joint on everyone. The last drink had the Bryson Tiller drink, which is crazy, and they playing it heavy right now.
Mm-hmm.
She got another joint on her new EP. Remember I said it's called Take You There. When they start playing this joint, that drink is a one. It's one of them drinks.
Yeah.
Then you see like one day and she's gonna come with something else too, man. But we waiting on that album too. That her album. We need the album. And these EPs is
They nice, but we need more.
right.
Gabby.
Definitely. All right, bro. We gonna do this. Matter of fact, before we do this, I want to go into one more thing before we do this. They talking about doing a Snoop biopic. A biopic for Snoop. Are you interested in the biopic from Snoop?
Nope.
Really? Why not?
The fuck for?
I think Snoop been through a lot.
Uh-huh. Where you gonna go? You gonna go for him growing up in Long Beach, straight to, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna have a cameo with him selling weed to Cameron Diaz. They're gonna talk about, you know what I'm saying?
He sold Cameron Diaz?
Yeah, they went to high school together.
Okay.
That's gonna be in
Where
there.
is Cameron Diaz? But that's another time. Okay, that's another time.
They're gonna talk about him signing the death row. They're gonna talk about the murder case, and then like what else after that?
Him leaving death row.
Or
Him
the him
going
and
with
Tupac situation on the airplane where he had the knife, like all that. Man, get the fuck out of my
he had
face.
the knife.
Yeah.
Him going up No Limit. I think it's something to be seen.
I think they barely gonna talk about that. Well, you gonna
Why?
talk about No Limit because you're gonna have fuck them other niggas. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna have to have that song because it's one of his biggest songs.
And he was talking about No Limit. I mean, he's talking about Death Row.
Yeah.
I'm interested.
Tell me how
In
it
the
was. I'm
Snoop.
not.
I'm interested in Snoop and saying, I want to see even with Warren G and all that stuff and Nate and all. I think he got a lot to say. Snoop has had a very, first of all, I don't think anybody can say they really hate Snoop. Snoop has had, but he's had a lot of levels and he's evolved a lot of times in this game, and
Right.
he's relevant and he gets the respect. So I definitely think him. He like Too Short is one of them guys. Like I don't care. I don't know every Too Short song. I haven't listened to every Too Short album, but I know to respect Too Short.
Right.
Snoop, one of them guys that nobody's gonna ever say anything bad about Snoop. Snoop is hip hop. Snoop has survived every generation of the
Yeah.
game and still been Snoop, and he still get the respect from the young bucks to the guys that came in with him.
All right. We'll see.
Right. Okay. Now it's time for that segment. It's called Who You Got. So we're gonna put two people out there, and you gotta pick and choose who is better. So we're gonna go to a classic. Friday. Smokey or Day Day. Who you got, bro?
Here's the unpopular opinion. Give me motherfucking Day Day. You know why? Because Day
Why?
Day got more movies. He got more sample size, right? He had two more movies. It's 2-1. You can't even motherfucker. First Friday is a classic. Shout out to goddamn Chris Tucker. He played the shit out of Smokey. It's cool, right? But Mike Epps played Day Day twice. There's a good chance he's gonna play Day Day a third time, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like the next Friday and the Friday after next, them shits is classics, bro. Fucking hood classics.
They are.
Yeah.
But they are classics.
Mm-hmm.
That first one though is something that's the feeling of it. It might have been the music. I don't know what it was. The camera angles. I don't know if it was. It was just something that was just sits by itself. It just if you can't relate, I don't care where you from. You know that kind of day. You know people. Every person in that and every character. You know somebody from your block or from your neighborhood, no matter where you from,
Mm-hmm.
and it sits away.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely do I don't think Chris Tucker could, if it came down to it and it was one more movie left, I don't know if Chris Tucker could be Smokey.
Right.
That's the truth of the matter. I think that was a place that he was in that he can never
Different
reach again.
time in the space in his mind. Yeah.
Right. He can never be that guy. And that's why I think he runs. I ain't gonna say he runs from it,
Runs
but
from
he knows he
the money
can't
is there.
give us.
He's running from it.
He know he can't give us that.
Yeah.
Mike Epps is day every day.
Yeah.
And at one point in his life, I'm pretty sure Chris Tucker was Smokey, but that's not a part of who he is anymore.
Right.
We more likely to get the Chris Tucker on Rush Hour than we'll ever see Smokey. He can't do that anymore. He don't have that. His body not built that way
Nah,
anymore.
he ain't built for that.
Definitely. But is it going to be a Friday 4? Are we going to see the last Friday? Is it? Do you think it's ever going to happen?
I just think it should, but but there's a window, and I just think you know, it's too late.
Think it's. But I mean, we getting a Bad Boy 3. But it's been. Hold on. The first Bad Boy was 95.
Right.
The second Bad Boy might have been. I want to say 2003. That's what I want to say, but I'm not
Was it?
sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. I don't think it was that late.
But we getting that though.
Right.
So what's the difference in us getting that and us getting? Is it too many pieces to move around in Friday when it's just two pieces? But it's two major pieces in Bad Boys. You get what I'm saying? Those are two
Mm-hmm.
major guys in the industry,
2003, Bad Boys 2.
right? So we talking about 15 years later, 16 years
Yeah,
later.
95. Yeah, that's a long time, bro.
So we talking about guys that are as far as super. These guys should be more hungry to do a Friday than Will and Martin are to do
Bad
a
Boys
Bad
3.
Boy 3.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like I said, I think it's hard for. I think Chris Tucker know he can't be that guy anymore.
True.
Okay. Now it's time of the day for the Trillion segment of the day. We got Lil Uzi Vert, new PATEK. Is that a new pack? I don't even. What does that mean? PATEK. What is that?
Bro. Here's my open and honest thing about I don't fucking know.
I don't get it either, bro.
Here's the truth, yo. I ain't listened to it, right? You know
You
why?
ain't listen to it?
I ain't listened to it. You know why I ain't listened to it?
Why is that, bro?
Because I fucking heard the song 100 times because my little man's play the shit all the fucking time. I hate that fucking song. It's like 6.5 minutes of him repeating the
Yo,
same shit over. I thought the song started over.
listen, real shit. I
Fuck
felt
that
the
shit.
same way. Listen, I was listening to that shit this morning. I'm like, yo, I had to hit the ball. I had to hit the bitch. I'm like, this shit's still going. What bothers me the most about it is the way he's carrying it. Like, maybe because I used to rap. I can feel when you feel like you spitting, like you in your groove, like you killing shit.
And you're like in your bag.
Right.
Yeah.
I can listen, right? I've been writing and I get full bars in and I'll be like, oh, I'm about to run with this shit.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there's certain joints, and I'll be writing, I'll be like, and I get in my groove, I'm like, oh shit. The first bar come, second bar come, that third bar come, I'll be like, that fourth bar come, oh, we running. In his head, I feel like, listen to that, he was in that space, like, the way he was delivering, I listen to the delivery and the way he carried it, the way he was spitting it was like he
Yeah.
was saying this fly shit, like,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, I'm listening to this shit, bro. I'm like, no, no, Uzi. Like, yo, listen, man, and I'm sorry. And listen, I'm gonna say something else. Now that we on this, and we both agree that this is garbage, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was corny rappers in our day. I was just listening to Young Jock is going there. Like Young Jock can rap. Meet me in the trap. It's going down. Meet me in the mall. It's going down. So we had corny rappers. Don't get me wrong. It's always been corny rappers. There will always be corny rappers.
Right.
The difference is, for me, is it's more corny rappers now than it's ever been. And they even say that the best rappers, sell the most. And they say that. I mean, for every Lil Jon, and I mean, like if you think about it, the Migos move might be as strong as the Lil Jon movement was. If you go back and think about it,
Okay, I'm rolling.
you know what I'm saying? Lil Jon movement, Lil Jon didn't rap, but you had to respect that movement. I'm not some. I don't like. I'm not a favorite. I can't name you five Migos songs. But I respect the move they make, how they were able to individually, branch out, and I think Takeoff got it. Is the Takeoff album that's out? Is that the nigga from the Migos?
Yes.
That's the other nigga. That's the nigga who messed with Cardi. The nigga who messed with Cardi ain't have a drink yet, right?
That's Offset. Yeah.
Okay, it's Offset, Takeoff,
And
and
Quavo.
Quavo.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I finally got it down.
Yeah. Quintavious.
That's that nigga name.
Yeah.
Mama named him Quintavious. I'ma call him
Yeah.
Quintavious.
And they all related too. One of them
Get the
cousin.
fuck out of here.
Yeah. Offset is Quavo nephew, I believe.
Get the fuck.
Yeah.
How old is Quavo?
I don't think they all the same age, but Papa was a
Oh
Rolling
yeah,
Stone.
it be like that sometimes.
Yeah.
So I respect they hustle, but I just felt like it was corny rappers when we came up. There's a lot of guys
Mm-hmm.
that was corny, but just I ain't gonna say they was corny. They was unique. I, if you listen to what's crazy is, and I know Danielle said something about it, and I know Danielle posted this about how the flow, that 3 6 Mafia flow, now everybody's running with it. And this was a while ago. It might not even been a year. Correct me if I'm
Mm-hmm.
wrong, Danielle, at me or whatever. But I remember you saying something like, "Yo, it's crazy how I'm hearing a lot of like the 3 6 Mafia flow, like that Juicy J shit." They was playing. It might have been early 2008. I mean 2018, maybe late 2017. But it was a lot of that kind of
Delivery.
the huh
That delivery.
right the Juicy J shit.
Yeah.
So I mean you all, but what I respected about the guys that were even not that lyrical is they had their own style. It
Mm-hmm.
seemed like now it's a lot of guys who sound the same. I mean, if you didn't if you didn't think 3 6 Mafia was hot, they had their own way of going about doing things though. That was just
Mm-hmm.
them. Like whether it was you heard Project Pat, what's the little chick name? It's my baby mama Eno. That's like, oh, what's the other chick? Gangsta Boo?
Yeah.
Yo, Gangsta Boo, my boo back in the day.
Gangsta
Long time
Boo's my
ago.
boo.
I had a crush on Gangsta Boo. Gangsta Boo, little chocolate, little sub. Ooh, we had to think
Yeah.
about Gangsta Boo. Shout out to Cash Doll. I like Cash Doll too. She hot. But anything else to say about the Trellion Lil Uzi Vert? I'm
Trash.
ashamed to say. I hate to say it. He from Philly. Like we rap in Philly.
Yeah, and he wear purses.
Right. I mean, listen, he get his
Merces.
money though. I ain't mad
Merch.
he get his money though.
Yeah.
He could be selling purses, so he getting his money. All right, y'all. We about to go into these picks. See if I put up with Iceberg. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let y'all know right now. Iceberg whooping my ass in fantasy football too, but I'm coming for that ass. It's still early. But
All right.
stand by, y'all. We going hit y'all with these picks real quick.
One.
One.
Here.
Stutter man, stutter ma. Tell your mom's well. Tell your mother hi. A nigga tell me to tell my mother hi. Nigga, it's gonna be some motherfucking smoke in the air. nigga tell me. I know your mom's well. Tell your mother hi. You lost your fucking mitt, nigga. Don't tell my mom nothing, nigga. You ready?
I already hit record. I don't even
All
know
right,
why.
y'all. All right, y'all. You know I can't be messing up, man. We keep it raw and uncut right here. I fucked up. Y'all gotta forgive me. Forgot to say what's grinding our gears. What's grinding your gears, bro?
I had one thing, right?
Right. Uh
but
oh.
but I'm gonna
You had some
fucking
time?
switch it up. You know what I'm
You
saying?
like that?
Let me tell you
Right.
what's grinding my gears, man. My children. I love them, right? With
Right.
all my heart, man.
Right.
I don't like them most times, but I love them.
They're at the age where you don't like them right now, probably.
Oh yeah, definitely. I definitely I despise them, and here's why I despise them. This was grinding my gears. Today is November 12th. Is the official holiday for Veterans Day, right? Veterans Day was
Right.
yesterday, but today is the day it's celebrated with the government, right? So the Monday after the holiday that falls on the weekend. They've been out of school today, right?
Right.
So I just get uptown. If y'all don't know, rail commute 75 miles each way to get to work. So I live up north and I work in Austin at the University of Texas. You know what I'm saying? Hook 'em horns. But these motherfuckers been in the house, and I say motherfuckers lovingly. They've been in
Love it.
the
Right.
lovingly
Right.
motherfuckers. These motherfuckers been in the house all day. I get in the house, and guess what they just doing? Getting their ass in the shower. It's like they got me on fucking GPS. So they say, all right, we gonna fucking shower and make sure daddy have a cold shower by the time he come home from working all day.
on
You
Veterans
had
Day, on Veterans Day of
on
all
Veterans
days.
Day. Bro, you motherfuckers had all day, and I say motherfucker lovingly,
Right.
but you motherfuckers had all day to goddamn shower. But y'all say, I think daddy on his way home let me
Listen,
goddamn
man.
get in the shower and use all the hot water. And
How long the
they take them Hollywood showers. That's a veteran word if you don't fucking know.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Boot
They
camp,
ain't
they have
taking them
the camp.
Ricky showers. They taking them motherfucking Hollywood showers, bro.
Oh man.
Fucking water running right now. I'm pissed. Luke ass
Yo,
warm shower I'm gonna have to take. It's cold, man.
I'll be on the next flight. I got a good belt, dog. I've been waiting to break in.
They make me
For
sick, man.
real.
Yeah,
For
man. What I
real.
say to you, I don't beat my kids, man. Too old.
They don't mean their uncle can't. I didn't say you had to do anything.
Hey,
Shit.
man.
Nah, let me stop. I'm a punk ass parent too. I'll put my
I just
hands
gotta
on the nut.
take things away from that they love. That belt shit is over, man.
Right.
I ain't doing it.
Definitely. I could definitely dig it.
Yeah.
Definitely, man. They gotta step it up though, man. Maddie, Tyree, don't make me come out there, man.
Yeah, man.
For real, definitely. I could dig that though, bro.
Yeah.
Happy Veterans Day.
I appreciate it, man. Same to you.
All right, let's talk about what's grinding my gears, man. We go out here every day. We get these jobs. We do the right thing. We get insurance, right?
Right.
We go out here and get insurance, and I'm really to the point. What the fuck am I paying for? Because when I get to the spot, I gotta pay a $30 copay. I can't go get no major shit done because God forbid I do that. I fuck around and really had to cut a check. What is
Yeah.
my insurance there for real?
Right.
I'm going to say on Veterans Day today, after 12 years of being out the Navy, I miss the motherfucking Navy. Cause this fucking having benefits and then still having to cut a check shit is for the motherfucking birds, man.
No, I went and got some dental work. The motherfucker said 380. I said
That's after your insurance. The fuck?
380. I ain't never paid for insurance a day in my life. And pardon me for what I'm saying, being that guy, but $380.
Dog,
Yo.
this shit is real. You really be like, yo, I don't want to go to the doctor because at the end of the day, they might take an MRI and they might want to check. We really be risking our lives just not to cut that check, and we doing the right shit.
Yeah.
You go get a job, you get insurance, your job takes your insurance money, and they still want fucking bread.
Yeah.
This life insurance shit, I'm just learning about this life insurance shit. Now you get insurance, right? While you alive, but it's only for a certain amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
Then you gotta re-up your life insurance.
Yeah. I just got a 20-year plan for $800K. Shit like $75 a month. But it only lasts for 20 years. But you know.
And after 20 years,
Re-up.
you have to start all over again.
Goddamn right.
I got Navy, man. Listen. I'm a little fat though, man, but y'all gonna take me back, man. Please, man.
Yeah.
On Veterans Day.
Yeah.
I can't do this shit no more,
Yeah.
man. Shit is real. Shit is fuck. That shit grinding my motherfucking gears, dog. Real shit. Shit is real. You make life altering decisions on co-pays and what the fuck.
For
That shit
real.
gonna cost you ass.
Yo, I'm pissed about that dinner shit.
The
380.
nerve. The nerve. To me?
380.
I gave you my insurance card.
Right.
You talk about after I gave you that motherfucker, y'all still what?
This is coming from I've never paid for insurance in my life, and I guess I'm blessed, right? You know what I'm saying? I've been on TRICARE since I was 17 years old. I'm 38, but now not being active and having to go to a goddamn real dentist, and the motherfucker say 380. I'm like,
I'm about to go to the VA, man.
380.
I'm about to go to the VA.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
shit's crazy.
I go down there, wait in line with the old heads, and be out there chilling.
Mm-hmm. Telling war stories and shit.
Man, listen, this shit right here, man. They asked me what I miss.
Yeah.
I miss that motherfucking fuck everything. That health.
Yeah.
And going to just go get some shit done and it just be a smooth transition.
Yeah, for sure.
That shit is real.
Definitely.
All right, but we gonna get to this our NFL picks. First of all, I want to start off by saying I had a fucked up fantasy week. Bro, you beat me by 6 points already on our fantasy joint.
I'll take that.
Blaze won this week on the squad joint.
Yo, Blaze came from the dark horse. He was like 5th.
Let me tell you a story though.
Yeah.
Every week we be at work, Trell be grinding Blaze up heavy, like, yeah, man, he always pick all these Eagles. He always in last place. Them Eagles came through for Blaze this week. Trell Leon, you gotta live with this. Listen, I talk so much shit to Trell. I was in last place. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah. I was right next to you. I ain't never
Dog. But Blaze winning that motherfucker, I was like, yo, I still got some shit I can grind Trell up tomorrow about. Trell, if you listening, Blaze-O.
Of course Trell listening.
No, I'm talking about Blaze.
Oh, yeah.
Good win, my guy. Good win.
Yeah, good win, Blaze.
Now, to our personal, we do these picks every week. We going into week 11. Iceberg is his score at the 10 weeks is 88-57. And the Fat Boy, his score at the 10 weeks is 87-58. That means my brother got a 1-game lead on me.
Yay.
I got 1 game on you. I think was it the Pittsburgh? It might have been Pittsburgh and Carolina. It might have been.
Probably.
I think that's where I got you caught up with you at. So we're gonna go into these picks. Hopefully, I can go and take that lead, handle that situation.
Right. Definitely. I doubt it, but it sounds good.
Come on, dog. I'm coming forward, dog. Everybody know. Everybody know I do this. Okay. Packers in Seattle. Who you got?
Pack.
I got the Seahawks.
Okay.
And I made that pick with my heart. I just don't want the Packers to win.
I understand.
NFC North. You know how
I get it. Yeah, I feel you.
There's some good games this week. Titans and the Colts.
Colts.
Yo, I went Colts in a race and I went Titans. The Titans been balling. I got a little faith in the Titans, man. We're gonna see what they do though. We got the Bucks and the Giants.
Bucks.
Oh,
Give me
this one's.
Fitzmagic. Give me Fitzmagic.
You got the Bucks. I'm going with the Giants. They on the night too, but I ain't watching that game right now. But I'm gonna take the Giants on that one. The Steelers and the Jaguars.
Jaguars. I'm lying. Give me the Steelers.
You taking the Steelers? Listen,
I
I
can't pick
thought
with my heart. I gotta be smart. You try to
right.
catch up
Listen,
with your
I
boy.
thought about the Jags though, because the Jags always play the Steelers real good, but they don't look that defense,
I
man.
wish I had more thumbs down to give the Jags more thumbs down.
They stinking it up right now,
Yeah,
man.
horrible.
Get rid of that motherfucking quarterback, man.
Yeah.
We got the Panthers and the Lions. Who you got?
Panthers.
I got the Panthers too. You believe in Cam? I don't believe in Cam. I was about to believe in Cam. I was
Fuck
close.
Cam Newton.
They threw that first pick when they threw him and he spent and he threw the interception. I said, I can't fuck with
Yeah,
Cam.
fuck Cam.
Shout out to McCaffrey though.
Yeah,
Hey, he
horse.
ball. Yeah,
Beast.
that little white boy be balling.
Beast.
He got a little, yeah. He definitely listen.
Mm-hmm.
He's showing out this year. Cowboys and Falcons.
Falcons.
Oh wow, I went Cowboys, man, and I don't even know why. The Falcons just lost to the Browns. That Cowboy D them they de balling. They de balling. I give them that. Bengals and Ravens. I know you going Bengals. I mean, I know you going Ravens. My bad. I'm tripping. I ain't had
I
no
was gonna
conviction.
grind you up with that motherfucking nut ass hat you got on right now.
Oh no, I just matched the shirt. That's all.
Yeah,
That's
all right,
about.
whatever.
You gotta coordinate,
Yeah,
Marcus.
okay.
You gotta coordinate.
You
That's all
could
it's
have put a
about.
motherfucking Oreo hat on and we'd have been happy and all good.
I ain't got no Oreo hat,
Yeah,
man. I'm about to
I
buy me one.
suggest you step your motherfucking Oreo hat game up.
But I'm
Got
going Ravens this
I
week
got
though. I'm
you.
going Ravens with you.
Okay,
It just listen. I had to coordinate, man. You know the shit a little crazy up here right now. I need to cut.
I understand.
Get
I
my
need a
shit cut
cut too,
Wednesday.
man. My shit wow.
Get my shit cut Wednesday. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
But I'm going Ravens, no matter what the hat say.
Okay.
Texans and Redskins.
Texans.
I'm going Texans too. They had a week off or something. It's like I ain't seen them in a while.
I had to buy.
Right. Okay, I'm going Texans too. Raiders and Cardinals.
Cardinals. Ugh. Do I got to pick?
Ugly game, yo.
Give me the
I'm going
Cardinals because
Raiders
the
though.
Raiders is going goddamn down.
I went Raiders. I went Raiders. I don't even know why.
Down to the ground.
I just can't trust. I don't know. Shit.
I know.
I'm going to
You're
stick.
torn.
I want to switch. But I'm gonna stick with the Raiders though.
I feel you.
We got the Broncos and the Chargers.
Chargers.
I'm going Chargers too. The Chargers balling this year. That's Trout team.
Yeah, they like to
right,
real quiet.
But listen, they always had that second half where they balled. They started off with the first half. They solid, man. And they both ain't been healthy for real yet either.
Yeah, so. And they lost they linebacker today.
Right.
ACL.
Right. That's a lot of people. A lot of people got hurt. The Rams lost their receiver, Major. We'll talk about that in a minute. We got the Eagles and the Saints.
Saints.
Them boys balling, man. Is Drew Brees MVP?
Yes.
Hey, I'm not arguing. Can you believe Drew Brees has never won an MVP before?
For real?
Yeah.
I thought he had one.
Nope. Got a Super Bowl, no MVP.
All right.
Might be the year.
Drew. And my quarterback got a Super Bowl, no MVP too. I bet you a lot of motherfuckers with MVP will switch with him.
Right. I don't even want to talk about. I ain't gonna do that right now with you.
All right.
Vikings and the Bears.
Fuck you. I'm going Bears.
Are you going Bears?
I'm going Bears.
Oh, that's cool. Fucking all right. Fucking all right. Gonna give me that fucking lead. And then we got the Chiefs and the Rams. Oh, that's gonna be
ooh, for real?
A shootout. Yeah.
They playing? Oh man.
They playing.
Rams.
I'm going Chiefs. Them losing Cup gonna be major, yo.
Okay. Yeah.
Them losing Cup gonna be major.
Right.
But if you didn't know, this was episode 18 that Willis Reed, that Tony Gwynn Sr., even though he ain't hit no home runs though, he's a more on base kind of guy. I know my shit.
We was on episode 19, but you fucking up.
Oh shit! Episode 19. That's what I said.
You said 18.
Brother, that's what I said. Episode 19.
Yeah.
That Willis Reed.
Right.
That Tony Gwynn Sr.
Yeah.
That Johnny Unitas.
Baltimore's own.
That Barbosa. That Raja Bell. Lock him down on D. Lock him down on D. Lock him down on D. That Sam Cassell.
Ugly Man Sam, Baltimore's own.
Hey, why he ain't the head coach yet?
Too ugly, man. You gotta get too much TV time when you get what I'm saying, head coach.
Yo, that nigga head big than the motherfucker, man.
Yeah, Ugly Man Sam.
Hey, you gotta respect him though.
Yeah, for sure.
But that's the end. Episode 18.
19, bro. 19.
That's what I said, man. I said episode 19.
Episode
The fuck?
19.
Like I'm saying 19 and y'all not fucking listening.
Yeah, man. Hey, but Messenger Podcast, bro, gonna be a special guest on there. Listen out for it this weekend. Me, my brother Juice, and the real Megan P. Messenger Podcast. Listen out.
Definitely. If you ain't listening, you missing it. Stop playing, man. They ain't playing no games. So you check that out on Saturday. And you know where we at. You know, we bringing that 20 right to y'all, though.
Facts.
Bro, you know I love you, bro.
I love you too, man.
All right, man.
Episode 19, we gone.
Episode 18, man. It's like, no, I'm fucking I'm bullshit. I'm bullshit. All right, episode 19.
All right. Yeah. Thanks.